There is a unique kind of magic that happens when the perfect hat meets a sophisticated hairstyle, especially for women over 50. It transforms an outfit from simply functional to undeniably elegant. However, we have all experienced the frustration of putting on a hat, only to find it flattens our volume or clashes with the cut we have spent months perfecting at the salon. You might be wondering why some women look effortlessly chic in headwear, while others struggle to find the right balance. Experts suggest that the secret lies not just in the hat itself, but in how it interacts with the length and texture of your hair. Today we are going to dismantle the confusion surrounding hat styling. We will explore specific strategies for short pixie cuts, bobs, shoulder-length waves, and elegant updos. We promise that by the end of this video, you will have a professional toolkit for selecting headwear that enhances your features rather than hiding them. Prepare to rediscover your confidence and elevate your wardrobe with accessories that truly celebrate your personal style. Let us begin this journey toward timeless elegance together. Let us address a very common mistake that many women with short hair or pixie cuts make when selecting headwear. The error is choosing a hat with an overwhelmingly large brim or a deep crown that completely swallows the head and hides the hair entirely. When you have a chic short haircut, covering it up completely removes the framing of your face and can make the head look disproportionately small compared to the body, especially in winter coats. This is a missed opportunity because short hair is actually the perfect canvas for specific hat styles that many other women cannot pull off. The solution recommended by stylists is to embrace hats that sit higher on the head or have asymmetrical brims that reveal the nape of the neck and the ears. We want you to consider the fedora or the cloche for a moment. These styles are exceptional for women over 50 with short hair because they add structure without overwhelming the silhouette. Picture a felt fedora with a medium brim tilted slightly to one side. This tilt is crucial because it aligns with the jawline and allows your pixie cut to peek out around the ears and the back, creating a soft feminine edge against the structured masculine shape of the hat. Another brilliant option is the cloche, which is a bell-shaped hat from the 1920s. The modern cloche frames the face beautifully and draws attention to the eyes while allowing the tips of a textured pixie cut to show at the temples. Think about your own collection right now. Do you have hats that hide your entire hairline? If you do, try folding the brim up or wearing the hat further back on the crown. It is essential to let at least 2 to 3 centimeters of hair show to maintain softness. Experts also suggest paying attention to earrings when wearing hats with short hair. Because the hair is off the face, a hat draws the eye up, so pairing a fedora with a stunning pair of statement earrings creates a triangle of interest that is incredibly flattering. You want to create a look where the hat is an extension of the hairstyle, not a replacement for it. By switching from overwhelming wide brims to structured smaller brims, you highlight the boldness of your short cut and project an image of intentional, sophisticated style. Imagine for a moment that you are invited to a sophisticated outdoor event, perhaps a garden wedding or a formal brunch. You have a beautiful shoulder-length bob or layers that hit the collarbone, which is one of the most popular hairstyles for women over 50 due to its versatility and youthfulness. The scenario challenge here is maintaining elegance without flattening the volume at the roots, which is essential for this hair length. If you wear a heavy, tight-fitting beanie or a deep bucket hat, you risk taking the hat off later to reveal the dreaded hat hair where the top is flat and the ends stick out awkwardly. For this specific scenario, experts strongly recommend exploring the world of Fascinators and structured pillbox hats. Unlike traditional hats that encase the entire head, a pillbox hat sits perched on the crown or towards the back of the head. This is crucial for shoulder-length hair because it allows the volume at the roots to remain intact. Visualize styling your hair with soft waves that brush the shoulders. Now place a structured pillbox hat in a coordinating color on the back crown of your head, secured with discreet pins. The result is regal and elongates the neck. If the event is slightly less formal, consider a wide-brimmed straw boater that rests lightly on the top of the head rather than pulling down tight. The key here is the fit and the attachment mechanism. Look for hats that use combs or headbands rather than a full elastic rim. This allows the hair to flow freely underneath without being compressed. When you are styling for this event, take a moment to tease the hair slightly at the crown before placing the hat. This provides a cushion for the accessory and ensures that, even if you remove it later, your hair retains its shape. We also want you to think about the visual balance. With shoulder-length hair, you have a horizontal line at the shoulders. A hat with a slight vertical height like a fedora with a pinched crown or a fascinator with feathers pointing upward creates a beautiful vertical line that counteracts the width of the hair. This is a trick stylists use to make the wearer look taller and slimmer. Ask yourself if you have ever avoided hats for formal events because you were worried about your hair. By choosing a perch-style hat rather than a pull-on style hat, you solve the problem of flattened roots completely. This approach allows you to keep your blow-dry perfect, while still accessorizing appropriately for the occasion. It is about choosing headwear that cooperates with your hair volume rather than fighting against it. For women over 50 who have maintained their long hair, or prefer to wear their hair in sophisticated updos, there is a professional secret to wearing hats that ensures you look polished rather than messy. The challenge with long hair is often the bulk. If you try to stuff a high bun or a ponytail under a standard hat, the hat will sit awkwardly high on the head, making it unstable and visually unbalanced. The deep dive secret here is adjusting the placement of your hair to accommodate the specific architecture of the hat. Experts reveal that the most flattering look for long hair and hats is the low side bun or the low braid. Let us break down why this works so effectively. When you wear a wide-brimmed sun hat or a floppy felt hat, the brim creates a horizontal line. By pulling your hair back into a low chignon that sits at the nape of the neck, you clear the interference, allowing the hat to sit deeply and securely on the head as it was designed to do. However, simply hiding the hair away is not enough. To add softness and youthfulness, you must employ the face framing technique. Before you secure your low bun, pull out a few tendrils of hair around the temples and in front of the ears. Curl these pieces slightly so they soften the strong shadow cast by the hat brim. Now let us discuss the secret of the tilt for long hair worn down. If you prefer to leave your long hair flowing loose, wearing a hat straight on can sometimes look severe or create a heavy curtain effect. The professional trick is to part your hair deeply to one side, sweeping the majority of the volume over one shoulder. Then place your hat on the head and tilt it in the opposite direction of the hair volume. This creates a diagonal line that cuts across the face, lifting the features and preventing the long hair from dragging your face down. It is a dynamic asymmetrical look that screams high fashion. Consider the texture of your hair as well. If your long hair is straight, a structured hat like a Panama adds necessary contrast. If your hair is curly or wavy, a softer brimmed hat complements the romantic vibe. We invite you to try this in front of a mirror. Put your hair in a high ponytail and try to wear a hat. Notice how it wobbles. Now move that ponytail to the nape of the neck and tilt the hat. The difference in stability and style is immediate. This architectural approach to hair and hats ensures that you look intentional and put together, rather than looking like you just threw a hat on to cover a bad hair day. It transforms the hat into a crowning accessory that works in harmony with your long locks. Let us move to the wardrobe audit, specifically tailored for the beautiful spectrum of gray, silver, and white hair. Many women over 50 embrace their natural silver, but struggle to choose hat colors that complement this change. The mistake often made is sticking to the same hat colors you wore when your hair was brown or blonde. Beige or camel hats, for instance, can sometimes wash out silver hair, making the skin look tired. The goal of this audit is to find colors that make your silver hair pop and look vibrant. Walk into your closet and look at your hat collection. We want you to identify the contrast. Experts suggest that with silver hair, cool tones are your best friends. Think of rich navy blues, charcoal grays, deep burgundies, and emerald greens. These jewel tones create a stunning contrast against white or silver hair, making the hair appear brighter and cleaner. Imagine wearing a soft gray beret made of wool. If the gray matches your hair too perfectly, it might blend in too much. However, if you choose a charcoal gray or a black beret, the contrast frames your face and highlights the silver strands beautifully. Texture also plays a massive role here. Silver hair can sometimes have a coarser texture, so pairing it with softer materials like angora, cashmere, or felt creates a pleasing tactile balance. Avoid hats with too much yellow undertone like mustard or olive green, as these can sometimes reflect onto silver hair, giving it a brassy appearance. We also want to discuss the beret specifically for silver hair. A beret is timeless and ageless. The secret to styling it with silver hair is to ensure it does not cover the forehead completely. Pull the beret back to show your hairline or your silver bangs. Slouch it to one side to create diagonal movement. If you have salt and pepper hair, look for hats that pick up the darker tones in your hair. A black fedora with a silver ribbon band can tie the whole look together, echoing the natural highlights in your hair. Take a moment to hold different fabrics up to your hair in natural light. Does that tan hat make your hair look yellow? Does that royal blue hat make your silver shine like platinum? This simple audit will revolutionize how you shop for headwear. It is about treating your silver hair as a precious metal that needs the right velvet cushion to shine. When you find the right color combination, your hat becomes a spotlight for your beautiful natural hair color rather than a cover-up. Finally, we must address the specific struggle of women who wear bangs or fringe. Whether you have wispy bangs, blunt cuts, or side-swept fringe, wearing a hat, specifically a winter knit cap or beanie, can be a nightmare. The pressure of the hat pushes the bangs flat against the forehead, causing them to get oily, greasy, or stuck in odd directions. But you do not have to sacrifice warmth for style. Here is a step-by-step transformation to style bangs under a hat perfectly. Step 1 is preparation. Before you even touch the hat, experts recommend using a small amount of dry shampoo on your bangs, even if your hair is clean. This adds grit and volume, preventing the hair from becoming limp under the weight of the wool. Step 2 is the placement technique. Do not pull the beanie down over your eyebrows. Instead, place the rim of the hat about 2 centimeters behind the start of your bangs. You want the hat to sit on the crown of the head, not on the forehead itself. Step 3 is the separation. Use your fingers to fan your bangs out slightly. If you have side-swept bangs, ensure the sweep is established before the hat goes on. For knit hats, look for styles that have a looser weave or a slouchy fit at the back. A tight skull cap will always flatten bangs, but a slouchy beanie allows room for the heat to escape and reduces the pressure on the forehead. Step 4 involves the sides. Never tuck all your hair behind your ears if you are wearing a beanie with bangs. Pull a few strands forward on the sides to connect with the bangs. This frames the face and prevents the hat from looking like a swimming cap. Step 5 is the removal check. When you take the hat off indoors, do not just pull it straight up. Slide it back gently. Then quickly fluff the bangs with your fingertips. Because you use dry shampoo in step 1, they should spring back to life instantly. This method works for fedoras too. By wearing the hat slightly further back on the head, you protect the volume of your fringe. Bangs are a wonderful anti-aging tool for women over 50, as they hide forehead lines and soften features, so it is vital to learn how to wear them with hats. Follow these steps, and you will find that your bangs and your beanies can finally live in harmony, keeping you warm and stylish simultaneously. We have covered a lot of ground today, from the structured elegance of the fedora for short hair to the secrets of wearing beanies with bangs. Remember that style after 50 is not about following rigid rules, but about understanding your own proportions and having the confidence to experiment. A hat is more than just a way to keep warm or block the sun. It is a statement that says you care about the details. We hope you feel inspired to go into your closet, try on those hats you have been avoiding, and apply these expert tips to find the perfect match for your hairstyle. Fashion is a form of self-care, and you deserve to look and feel your absolute best every single day. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who loves hats. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more style guides dedicated to the elegant woman. Tell us in the comments below which hat style you are going to try first. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay stylish and confident.